Good morning on this Tuesday. It is October 11th, and I'm Chris Allen here at 5 a.m. as I record this on the SAM channel, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, we've got more beautiful weather on the way. The winds are going to pick up today. That's one thing that you'll notice. Winds coming out of the south at 10 to 15 miles per hour, especially this afternoon as we get warm air, much warmer air starting to move in over the area. You'll also notice a few more clouds around today, but no rain from those clouds. You can see them right here associated with the warm front that is going to move its way across the Wabash River, the Mississippi River, the Ohio River as we go through the day. We're seeing some of those high clouds moving through this morning, and with the mainly clear sky, I think it'll make for a beautiful sunrise as the sun reflects off of those high clouds. So maybe if you're wanting to get a photo of a pretty morning sunrise with just a few clouds around, those are the kind I like. A few clouds makes a big difference in a picture. So you may want to check that out this morning. Otherwise, we have that harvest moon that's out there and still for another few hours. And then things will be pretty quiet, except for those southerly breezes that will take over today and those clouds that we'll see at times. It's going to be more mostly sunny than just totally sunny, as some of those clouds may hang around today. But what about temperatures? Well, I can tell you this morning, we are starting out a bit warmer than we were yesterday morning at this same time. Looking at the Kentucky Mesonet network this morning, of all reporting stations, you can see there's a variety of 30s and 40s and even a few 50s. Yeah, I mean, it's all over the place. Go from everything this morning because of the stable air mass and the clear sky, or mainly clear sky. We have a variety of temperatures based on the elevation of each of these individual Kentucky Mesonet sites. So you can go as cold as 32, the freezing mark, down near the river in the valley in Cumberland County as the coldest. Then you go only two counties over to Scottsville, and you're at 50 degrees. Big difference, 32 to 50. Then you've got 50 in Franklin, you got 50 in Russellville, you've got 42 in Todd County near Elkton. Again, this particular site may be just elevated a little bit lower than some of these other sites. Same thing here. As you know, Warren County is kind of a bowl, so some of our mesonet sites are down in that bowl. So we're just a little bit cooler, 40, 41. You've got 39 in Butler County near Morgantown. So, and then you go up to LaRue County, maybe a higher elevation mesonet site with the stable air mass, and you've got 51. So if you get in a fight with somebody this morning, no, it was 32 at my house. No, it was 50 at my house. You would all be correct. No reason to fight. And that is why I really appreciate the hard work that's been put in by Western Kentucky University and the Kentucky Mesonet team and getting those sites up, because it really paints the picture and tells the story in this kind of a situation where you name a temperature and you might be right in this case, because it's based on elevation, based on the air mass at the time. Not everybody's going to have the same temperature. That's just kind of the way it works sometimes. All right, here's a look as the sun comes up, then that tends to even out all of those, very scattered temperatures. So when that happens, everybody starts to level off. The lower ones come up and some of the higher ones come down a little, and then everybody's, then it starts to even out during the day as we get sunshine. That makes another difference. So we start in the 40s. Let's just average it out in the 40s this morning. We rise into the upper 70s today, around 80. Yesterday, we hit a high of 76, In Bowling Green, that was just 1 degree above the average of 75. So today, closer to 80, I think, for us. Tonight, warmer still. We'll go as low as 59. I mean, it's going to be upper 50s, close to 60 because of the warmer air that's coming in today from the south and the warmer breezes going to keep the temperatures up overnight. So you won't have to worry about frost tomorrow morning. Then tomorrow we go around 80, uppers to around 80. I would say possibly low 80s. As I always say in these dry air masses, whatever is shown here in the blend of models, I think is going to be 1 or 2 degrees warmer than what you see posted on this map. So I'd say 80, 81, maybe 82. But it's not going to last. That'll be the last of the 80s that we may see for a while as temperatures are going to come back down once we get this cold front in here. Two cold fronts, actually, tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. And that's going to bring another change to our temperature, but it's also going to bring us our first chance of rain in about a month. In fact, today's the 11th. It's been since September 11th since we've seen rain here. It has. It's been 1 month exactly to the day. All right, today, rain is going to stay confined to our northwest, but as we get into late afternoon and evening, we're going to notice more clouds, those breezes coming in from the south at 10 to 15, maybe 20 miles per hour. And we may start to see even a few sprinkles this evening across the area. Yeah, sprinkles, maybe a raindrop here and there. But Wednesday is when this thing really gets cranked up. Here comes our cold front back to the west. By midday to afternoon, we'll start to see that progressing eastward. Then we'll start to see a little tapering off of some of these showers, and then they really going, as you see there, Wednesday evening and Wednesday night. Yes, there may be some thunderstorms in this. There may be enough instability that we get thunder and lightning. With the colder air aloft or above us, behind this front, the two fronts, there could even be some small hail. Now, tornado threat and all that, I don't play that up unless it's just absolutely necessary. There may be a little bit of spin, but I'm not seeing anything quite yet that convinces me that we could see something like that, severe weather. It's a possibility, especially as you see here, east of I 65, late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow night. But this is going to move through very quickly. That's why I'm not so convinced or confident that it's going to throw out severe weather. It's a possibility. It's a very fast moving system and should be out of here by Thursday morning. And then sunshine returns after that, and we will turn cooler after that. In fact, the long range is showing, well, I'll show you that in a minute. Colder. Colder. Yes. All right, let's take a look at the maps as we continue on this morning. Surface map showing high pressure dominating. There's our warm front that's going to ramp up our winds today from the south and southwest, 10 to 15 by afternoon, maybe even 20. It'll be breezy this afternoon, tonight, and tomorrow as those two cold fronts make their way through. So let's put into motion. Here is later this morning. You see the rains ramping up back to the west of us and into the Ohio River Valley, northern Ohio River Valley, Mississippi Valley, Wabash River. Here we go into tonight, maybe just sprinkles and stuff around here. Here we go into Wednesday morning, Wednesday midday and afternoon, the first of two fronts. Here's one front, and the second front, more trophy than an actual front, but really it's two fronts coming through. This will bring a reinforcing shot of cooler air. We got another one that's in the northern plains in southern Canada. As we get into Thursday, this just reinforces the cooler air. And here we go into Friday and Saturday. And we're going to see this same kind of setup again. Warm front, high pressure opening up the Gulf of Mexico. Here comes another cold front. Saturday, I think, will be fine, but by, say, Saturday evening into Sunday, here comes another chance of rain. How about that? Two chances of rain within a week. It's been a long time. Like I said, a month ago, 1 month, it's been since we've seen measurable rain around here. And then by Monday, we clear out again. And really, this is going to set the stage for cold air, not cool, cold air by the beginning of next week. Yeah, let me show you that. Get rid of that map. Let me go to the 10-day outlook, and you'll be able to witness for yourself just how chilly it's going to get in the next week. I alluded to this yesterday with, you see highs there only in the 50s and lows well into the freezing mark, and maybe even colder than that. But that's next week. In the meantime, close to 80, if not 80 today, low 80s tomorrow with breezy conditions. The cold fronts come through with rain. We cool off to around 70 on Thursday, low 70s Friday, back to 80 on Saturday. But then there's that other cold front that comes in with another shot of rain Saturday night into Sunday, and we cool down to 69, near 70. Then we go 60s, 50s. Tuesday, Wednesday of next week are going to be the coldest that we've felt around here since early spring. And then you see those frosty overnight lows in there. And then we do rebound back into the mid to upper 60s. So it is going to get colder. If you haven't checked your heat yet for chillier weather and all of that, you're going to need it, especially by the middle of next week. Reminder that we are pretty much everybody in the SAM 100.7 listening area is under a burn ban. Each individual county, including Warren, Edmondson, Barron, Butler, all the surrounding counties have done their own individual burn bans. No burning outdoors of any kind. We've got to just keep a lid on this until we get the rain in here. Maybe we'll get a little tonight, but more likely tomorrow, and then we'll just see. It may not be enough to get rid of the burn bans, but we've got to be careful. There were more reported field fires and brush fires yesterday in the region, so we've got to be careful, and let's just hold off on burning stuff outdoors until we get some rain. All right, you guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, headed to the radio station, SAM 100.7 for the morning show, 6 to 10. I hope you tune in. I'm going to give away more Orchestra Kentucky tickets to their Night at the Opera, which is next Saturday night. Not this Saturday night, but next Saturday night. Listen and win for that this morning. God bless you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the radio.